Hi everybody on Facebook. Charlotte D'Amboise here, and I am getting ready for the show. As you can see, I'm doing my eyebrows right now, and you guys had a lot of questions to ask me. So I'm going to answer them because I have them right here. So let's see. Okay. What are your favorite memories of some other actors that you shared this Chicago stage with you? Okay, let me think for a second. Oh gosh, okay. Have you ever wanted to play other roles in Chicago, and which one? Okay. The first question is favorite memories of other actors. I would say Vicki Lewis. I don't know if you know Vicki Lewis, but the fabulous Vicki Lewis, and she'll laugh, but I remember doing, oh, and then there's also Jasmine Guy. Okay, Vicki Lewis, we were doing the dance, and I don't know if any of you have seen my performance of Roxy, but there's a section in the monologue where I do a weird kind of crazy dance, little crazy dance they call it, kind of. It actually has meaning, but nobody knows it. It actually makes sense in my head. But and then I remember with Vicki Lewis, one time she was doing Velma, and she was doing Can't Do It Alone, the number, and in the middle of that number, she broke out and started to do my little crazy dance from the Roxy monologue, and was so hysterical and crazy, and just a big surprise. So that was very funny. Also, I remember with Jasmine Guy, at the end of Can't Do It Alone, I made her do it again. It was her last performance, and she finished the whole number. And then I said, I didn't quite get it, you have to do it again. And I had set it up with the orchestra to take it from like halfway in her number, so she had to do the whole number again. And that was also a very funny moment. We laughed a lot about that. And you know what? She did it because she didn't have a choice. Let me think of other great big stars that I've done it with and that were fun. You know, most of the stars do my role. They come in and play Roxy, so I haven't really done it with but I've loved them all. Ruthie Henschel, I've loved doing the show with. She played Velma once with me for a while, and I loved doing the show with her. She was a blast. Okay, so that's that question. Now, have you wanted to play other roles in Chicago? Which one? Amos, I wanted to play because you don't have to, you're not on stage that much, and you get a big payoff at the end. I have to say that's a great role. I would like to play Amos. You get a lot of off-time talking time, which is fun. I've never wanted to play Velma because I've sat through that number, Can't Do It Alone, so many times that I'm actually kind of tired of it, so it's hard for me to get inspired by it. So I have no desire to play that part. Plus, I don't think I would do it very well, and I don't want to do anything unless I feel I can do it well, and it's not a part that calls my name. So, no, the only part would be Amos, I would say. So those last two questions that I answered were from Elliot. Thank you, Elliot, for your fabulous questions. Now I'm moving on to, let's do this one here. Maria. She wants to know what my favorite food is. Pizza, hands down. Favorite food, pizza. If I were stranded on an island, just give me a lot of pizza and I would be happy. It's been my favorite food forever. Favorite thing about acting. My favorite thing about acting is relating to people. I would think. Literally, I love reacting with someone on stage and responding to somebody. That to me, and connecting. And that would be my favorite thing about acting. Your favorite actress? Meryl Streep. Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett and Meryl Streep. They're kind of similar, aren't they? In a way. They both can do stage and film, which I think is important. Stage and film. Okay, who else do I like? Which theater would you like to act? Oh, in which theater you would like to act? I'm not sure what that means. Theater on Broadway? I have no desire. I have to say Lincoln Center, which I have acted at and performed in, was pretty fantastic. And always, working at Lincoln Center was always glamorous, and you just felt so elegant and classy and important. Lincoln Center. Okay. Okay, I have, what would, okay. Oh gosh, I don't know. This is Alyssa. You asked me what would I like to star with my husband in the future, if there's any show we would like to do together. Gosh, you know what? I prefer like letting him perform and me choreograph or something like that, because I sort of performed with him before and we had a great time, and I love it, but I like to be on the background and let him perform. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? So I don't think there is anything. We did get to perform together in Cats, and we did some other shows together and some regional stuff together, and Jerome Robbins Broadway we did together. So I think I would say nothing. How about that? Okay, next question. All right. Roman? Is that how would you pronounce that? Okay, Roman. There's a person named Roman. Wow. Okay, since you're well known for your fabulous interpretation of Roxy, thank you very much, Roman. Have you ever thought of playing Velma Kelly? I think I answered this question, and yes, at one point they did ask me to, if I would consider playing that role, and it was just never a role I wanted to do, because I didn't really feel right for the part. And then also, as I said before in the question before, that I've sat through that number many times, can't do it alone, and I have no desire to do it anymore, so that's part of it. So anyway, so no, actually. All right, Mandy asks, I don't have a question, but I did see Charlotte in Chicago on Thursday, July 7th, and she was phenomenal. Thank you very much. I was in the front row, and it was the most amazing experience. I could feel her energy radiating. Charlotte rocks. Let me repeat this. Let me just read this one more time. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much, Mandy. That's very sweet. Thank you. All right. What is the most okay, Allie asks, what is most challenging in playing this role? Okay, I'll answer that. Let me just finish the question here. Especially when it's been played by so many other stars, and the audience now comes to the theater with new expectations since the movie came out. I've been doing this role before the movie came out, believe it or not. That was a long time. So I sort of have my own interpretation, which changes all the time. You know what? I just think the most challenging thing is staying spontaneous at this point in the role, to try to be real and like it's happening for the first time, because I've done it so many times. So I'm constantly working at that. Trying to find it in the moment. That's the hardest part. And also the energy. You're on stage throughout the whole show. Unlike Amos, which is the part I really want to play, he only just comes in at the beginning and kind of in the middle and the end. You're sort of on the whole time going. So the amount of energy you have to put out is a lot, and that I find can be hard 8 shows a week. So that's it. But, and then keeping everything up, keeping the dancing up, keeping the singing up, keeping your body, strong. That's it. That's the question.